When a public records request is denied due to potential privacy reasons, people can take that to court to have a judge decide. And then that judge will decide who pays the attorney's fees. In the discussion today, people labeled it as a cooling effect for people who may want to file public records requests. When a law enforcement agency is told they have to release a public record in court, they have to pay the fees. The bill would put the fees on the filer even if they win the case if the judge determines their initial denial was reasonable. The Jefferson Parish Sheriff says that the custodian in charge should have more of an opportunity to review the contents of the public records for privacy reasons.
If the judge rules against me and says, no, I think it's reasonable, you can redact this or whatever the case may be and turn it over, I've got to pay that other party's attorney's fee. I'm trying to look at ways to lower my liability on the sheriff's office to make sure that I can afford the benefits that are there for cameras at the end of the day.
Some attorneys spoke against the bill, saying that some people who need the public records may not have the funds to pay the court fees. And even if they believe they can win, they could still be penalized.
Rewriting 4435 will absolutely destroy public records litigations in this state. People will not file public records lawsuits if they don't have some guarantee of getting their court costs back.
There was some confusion on the bill as the sheriff repeatedly mentioned keeping public records with private information from third parties from misusing the records. But the law does not allow custodians to ask for the purpose of the request, and this bill was emphasized to only focus on the fees and not restricting records.
I understand the deference for agencies and custodians of records to err on the side of caution in some cases, and I believe in this subject matter we should err on the side of caution before we proceed.
Representative Ivey suggested the author work on the bill to make it more clear of how the custodian can decide to send the request onto the courts. A vote to voluntarily defer the bill to work more on the language failed, so now that bill is headed onto the House floor for more debate. At the Capitol for your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.